I'm Christian Schmitz from PDIE Group. PDIE means Purpose-Driven Innovation Ecosystem.
Today we hosted the FOCS Future of Climate Summit, the second time in New York.
My name is Jörg Geier. I'm co-founder and partner at PDIE Group. And the positive aspects of AI, looking at the future from the perspective of 2030.
But certainly we all want to be in the left space for our future, our next generation.
We help startups to build meaningful connections with investors and other stakeholders. And our goal really is to build the ecosystem of the future in order to build meaningful connections and make a difference to the world by connecting the right people with each other.
Because in another 5, 10, 20 years, we'll be able to grow apples and pears up in the mountains. And that is a very interesting change.
At ways cities can contribute to a changing world and hopefully a better future.
So what we're doing is we're decarbonizing the Caribbean. That's our big crazy idea, using these multiple forms of energy.
You make fewer cars, less carbon. You make fewer tires. You need fewer kilowatts.
We've been able to build a sensor that can detect one cell of a toxin or a chemical or a biological signal in 27 human bodies. So an incredibly low sensitivity.
We want to create a community of doers and thinkers. What we really want to do is we want to create a new civilization, which is based on new principles, shifting us from the extractive economy to the replenishing and more circular economy.
Absolutely vital that everyone gets involved. We need every single citizen of the world to roll up their sleeves and take action now on the climate emergency.
Think about how you could help through organizations like ours.
So AI is going to be a huge driver of accelerating this whole movement for production, as well as, of course, on all the plant-based and all the other ways as well.
Big movement. Your government support is needed across agriculture and energy projects.
Indigenous nations are now open lands. They are a semi-permeable membrane when their own politics, when their own laws. Those laws, it needs to be in compliance.
The corporate world is starting to pay attention, starting to appreciate those risks and make investments.
Count the animals in the images. It's not all the way adopted, but it's in the process of happening.
Let's be sure, there's a lot of money out there, but the question is, how can we challenge it so that we can now reduce our vulnerability?
We were talking about sustainable smart cities, energy transition, and also climate finance.
In the U.S. government, State Department understands it entirely, but Treasury says, no, we don't agree. And so there are promises from the foreign service of these countries, but it doesn't translate into funding.
Already around us, we have a circular economy. It's called life on Earth. And if you don't put toxic things into the environment, then there's this circular economy that's much bigger than the human economy, actually, that just is running.
That puts inherent pressure on the farmers to do certain practices that they don't agree with.
It was a fantastic event. It was a great success because we had created this community. And this is actually the purpose, the reason why we are doing this event. We want to create authentic human relationships which can result in action and can result in repairing our dilemma, our crises which we have on this planet, to fix the planet by innovation.